Hi there guys, I'm Rory Kruger and I'm with you for the summary, the trade summary of the London session that we got up to today, 14th of January 2010. And so let's have a look at a couple of the trades that we were in today to give you an idea of what we're doing in the live sessions. Alright, so what you're looking at is a Euro-Dollar 4-hour chart. Now you'll notice that we've been ranging for a while now between these two areas here, the 200 EMA and this 44.57 level. And so, you know, when we got up there again and you look at this area here and we produced a bearish pin bar. Well, you know, this is stuff we teach over and over in the live room, guys. You enter just short below the pin bar, and you had a choice today. Actually, you could put your stop loss just above the pin bar pattern, which is what I did personally. Some guys opted for a stop loss above the previous high up here, and we target the 21 moving average as a good logical level to remove profit off the table, and that's exactly what we did. So, you know, we took off a good amount of pips off that trade, and we were very happy with it. We've got the MACD confirming for us, giving us nice red bars on the MACD there as well, and declining. And so that was a good high probability setup that we enjoyed and that we highlighted in the live room there. Alright, so let's have a look at the next trade that we got into. What you're looking at is the pound dollar here, and you know, when we saw this break up above the 365, that was a very good sign because it didn't just break through, it got through quite nicely. As you can see, the close was quite a bit higher. So we were sitting about in this area yesterday, and when I said to the guys, look, what I want is a touch of the 365 and then I'm going to be going long on that trade, well, that's exactly what we got. And then 50 pips later, I removed basically 3/4 of the trade. The rest was at break even and put a trailing stop on it. It moved up for me a little bit more and trailed my stop up by 12 pips, came back and took me out at 12 pips profit. And then, you know, I was looking at this trade again saying, well, you know, this level hasn't been broken at all. It just keeps on sitting there and it keeps on finding support of that level. So what I thought was, you know, we got the 365, we got this previous 62.44 level, which is the wick lows of this area here and through here and previously on the chart as well, and we got the 382 and the Fibonacci. I thought, well, you know, be a good idea to jump in long again if we get a touch of the 365 again, which we duly did, as you can see in this last little candle, and got the stop loss below the 382, and it took off 50 pips profit. Now this one wasn't strictly speaking in the London session, it was something that I was watching in the London session, but I actually triggered that on my pending order in the New York session. So we did that during a Chima's session there, and had my stop loss below the 382. As you can see, it never came close, and because of the news, honestly, the retail sales news, I think that's what kind of gave this the impetus to go up. And so when we hit 50 pips profit on that one, we just took it out clean and clear, decided not to try and test out the momentum of the news. We just took it out at 50 pips profit, and so made a good trade off that one as well. And so we did a few more trades as well, but I'm not going to get into that because that was more along the lines of what we did in Chima's New York session, and I'm sure he's going to make a video summary of that for you guys. So this is pretty much what we did in London. Had a good profitable trading day. Would love for you guys to come through and join us in the London live sessions and in the New York sessions with Chima Buri as well. So feel free to pop over to fabtradershaven.com and come join us there in the live sessions.